フルカウンター
Alright lads, welcome back to the Black Clover mobile video. It has been a minute since we've uploaded on this channel, mainly because I'm just as you lot, I'm waiting for the actual global release, which is coming out next week by the way, but only for Canada. So we still have to wait a little bit longer for it to actually release worldwide where everyone can play it, but the Canadian server will be live probably next week, and we will see what global has to offer in terms of gameplay, in terms of differences, in terms of improvements basically. So it's still something to look forward to, even if you don't plan to play it properly. But we'll have a video about that later on. But now we have a big update, probably the biggest update we've seen on Black Clover Mobile thus far, because it is an actual, feels like a festival. We don't know if it is just one just yet, but it is JULIUS, as you can see. Artwork really good there. This one, not so much. But let's go for it. So this is going to be dropping within the next few days. So August 17th. So like, what, 3 days time. We're going to be getting 222 black crystals for compensation, which is all nice. It's going to be 4-hour maintenance, which will be like midnight for me if you're in the UK or Europe. But this is the banner. So the limited pickup. Once again, I don't think that's too different to what we've seen so far. Okay, so Magic Emperor JULIUS, or Wizard King, right? That's the way it translates to. But they do say here, limited mages and limited skill pages can only be obtained from summons during this event period. At the end of the summon, limited mages and limited skill pages will not cooperate into normal summons. So we saw with Yami, with Farnes, you know, all the other previous characters that weren't seasonals, they all got added into the general SSR pool, where JULIUS is not going to be added into that pool. So he will only come back on limited banners. So he might actually be a festival. Once again, we don't know if this is a festival level character. It could just be something similar to a seasonals, because I mean seasonals don't return, they haven't returned yet. So are they festivals? We don't know. But yeah, this is actually probably a Clover festival, but they're not calling it that yet. So I'm not really ready to admit the character as a festival, but he is a limited one, so take that as you will. But the next one, crazy. So we have a limited summon, the JULIUS gift, which you can summon, and I repeat, you can summon 999 times, but you can only select one multi. So you can essentially do basically 1,000 summons for free if you somehow get towards there, and you can then save your summon like how you can back in the reroll banner when the game first launched. And then once you get the multi you want, you can then save it and pick it. Hopefully you can save it. Did you say the final summon can only be obtained by confirming it? So I'm pretty sure you can save it, but if not, it will be the one multi. You get a really good multi, you can then obviously save it and pick it up. However, do know it'd be like the exact same thing with the reroll system, to where you can only get one SSR mage, or only one is guaranteed, but you can get more than one SSRs, but they will actually be skill pages. So for example, on my reroll banner, I actually got was Lotus, and I got 2 actual SSR skill pages. So 3 and 1, if you're lucky, 4 and 1, but 3 and 1 is probably what you want to go towards. However, the big question right now is what is on the banner, because they're advertising JULIUS. So will JULIUS be on this banner? If he is, then you can guarantee him basically for free, and considering that he's a limited character, that is a very good deal. However, I don't believe he's on the banner, but we'll talk about that in a second. So there is this banner. So this banner was leaked. This is likely going to be the gift banner, which is even more worrying in a way, right? Because this is JULIUS on the front advertised. So it's possible the guy could be in the banner. I'm not saying he isn't, but I will say that in the thumbnail title because it's clickbait. But there's a good chance he's on the banner, but so once again, very unlikely, man. That's the way I see it. It's Gacha Games love the clickbait, like the classic one. 310 summons, but that wasn't for Escanor, that was for another side banner. So yeah, it's hard to say, man. It's a very good chance they have him on the banner, but I think the most likelihood is going to be probably the exact same thing as the last banner. So yeah, this was the real system. You basically had 20 summons, where now I believe you have 99, so 1,000 summons, and what you can do is you can save your summon, and if you somehow eventually do 1,000 summons, you can then just save the best one, and yeah, possibly get 2 in 1, 3 in 1, 4 in 1. Obviously, you can only get one actual SSR mage, but you can get some skill pages. Hopefully they actually have some interesting characters in there. Okay, so this was the actual real banner at the time, right? It was obviously, you can see it was on screen. I'm not going to name all of them. But I imagine hopefully it's been updated to where we have probably like for Golian, for example, we have obviously Red Yami. And I would love to see other characters like obviously, I mean, it may be a bit too soon, but Kahano and Kayato would be nice to get them guaranteed because I know a lot of people skip them. But it'd be really good, and this is what I would love to see, if they have Fana, you know, the I Midnight Sun, Rhea, Licht, and obviously Veto. And more importantly, because, well, if obviously Fana isn't there, there, that means so is a skill page. Skill pages are very hard to get since they are at a lower rate than the actual, SSR mages. And not to mention, if they are not featured up, for example, like this one, if you actually missed Fana on an actual premium banner when she first released, if you want to try and get a skill page now, it's almost impossible. It's literally 0.01%. It's almost impossible to get this skill page, right? But if we have 999 summons, it might be possible. And this is a skill page you definitely want to get because it's gonna literally make every DPS better and makes Fana better, and I actually want to use her. So yeah, I really hope she's in the banner, although it'd be nice to get a couple more copies of her, get her skill page, and obviously other skill pages for other characters is something you actually want to get for. So yeah, we will have to wait. So it does look like JULIUS will be a festival, some sorts of limited character, more or less comparable to a seasonal. We're gonna be getting one multi for free, but you can try it up to 99 times, and it is a possibility that obviously JULIUS could be in the banner, but I'm not holding my breath on it. It's more likely just gonna be all the captains, but there is this new limited game mode as well, which is gonna be what we saw with the actual golems in season 1 and 2, where it was the electric one and the fire one, where now it's the same concept, the looks of it, and maybe a little different, who knows, but it's nice to see that it is a new boss. Obviously we don't know what the rewards are going to be, but hopefully something nice, and obviously maybe some more actual universal SSR dupes. JULIUS gift event attendance, if you log in every day, you're going to get some gifts. Honestly, this could be it, I guess. I'm not too sure. Maybe you get like one multi a day for free with the actual free multi with this. We don't know. There is a new limited event called Burning Time Before Subjugation. We have to wait and see what this is. Weird enough, this season we haven't got like a mainstay like story boss. Like season 1 we had Noelle's Downpour. Then season 2 we had the Thief. Where season 3 we have nothing. So maybe this is what it is, but they're not showing any pictures. So it's probably some filler content. But once again, still take it. Then we have the season 3 banner ending. While it is ending, and to be fair, not worth summoning the such bad characters, they will go into the actual general SSR for the remainder of the month, basically, or the remainder of the season. So you have your free daily summons where you could possibly get them. I have gotten a few SSRs off the free summons, so hopefully you get lucky enough to get one of these characters. Granted, one is for free, so it's yeah, not too crazy. So yeah, boys, that is basically the update. A pretty cool update. I'm not gonna lie. Once again, Black Clover is just a little bit dry right now. Everyone's just kind of waiting for global, and I'll be interested to see what global does do, while obviously JP and KR are celebrating this big update with JULIUS and also some free summons. And yeah, we'll break down the content when it drops. So boy, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of this banner, and obviously are you excited for the free summons? Do you think JULIUS will actually be in the actual free summon? I don't think so, but who knows. So boy, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.